Hey there, this is Jack, and this is my top 10 easiest Super Mario Galaxy stars. First of all, you might think this is an odd list choice, but it's because no one's done this before, so I thought it'd be good to do something new. And also, in a few hours, I might possibly be posting more stuff about my channel, like the upgrades it'll be getting in the next few months. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the lists. I will be possibly making more top 10s if you guys want, or I might be starting new videos on possible playthroughs or F1 and NASCAR career modes or something like that. But I'll tell you later, and let's get started with the list. So, number 10 is both of the Dino Piranha stars. You might be thinking, why is this a combination between the two Dino Piranha stars? But it's because they're both actually quite easy. But I chose this one because it's the easiest speed run to get through, and it's also one of the few comet stars on this list. So, if you're not an expert at the game, this part can really shake you up because you'll start to wonder how you're supposed to get there within 4 minutes. Well, the answer to that is just simply pushing as hard as you can, take out every obstacle, get those star chips on the second planet, and then yeah, this part, again, it's fairly easy to do. Take out the Octopus before activating the star. It makes this level much easier, although it can take a bit of time. And then you're likely to get to the launch star point within around 2 minutes. You see there, I barely grabbed that last star bit because I was in such a rush to get to the end of the stage and fight Dino Piranha, which is kind of, it's on these lists quite a lot, Dino Piranha, because he's probably the easiest boss and one of the most unique. So yeah, the battle points should be no problem for you if you have experience with bosses like this. Although the spin attack only works on his tail and not anywhere else, so don't try to hit another point, because then you'll just get knocked out. Anyways, that's your first star on this list. It was quite hard to pick these actually, because there's so many easy stars in the game. Next star, Shrinking Satellites, number 9 on this list. Because it, again, fairly odd choice, but it's because the star is actually fairly unique, and also hitting those blocks, that block there, it's like constant. And it's easy to get all the note points if you've done the shrinking platforms before in some of the other galaxies, like Good Egg Galaxy. And as you see here, I usually like to get rid of all the platforms. Now on to Pole Star Path, number 8. This is the choice that probably many of you would have expected. Because unlike the other two, it's fairly normal to see this so low on the list. Well, as you see here, you can just take your time and just get rid of all the enemies you want. Once you get to the rocket point, you'll have to really work your way around the level on the pole stars. except for some reason the final area doesn't have full stars. Instead, it involves you collecting silver stars, but we'll get to that in a second. Anyways, when you free all the toads, they'll activate a sling star for you, and then you'll have to go to this planet here and collect all these silver stars. I think these could have consisted of getting these silver stars on the pole star, but it's the first time you have to get these silver stars in the game. So yeah, I could have seen that happening, but this area has a lot of cool tricks for you to pull off, and that's basically the level. Now, on to number 7, as Mario's gonna make his way back now and get that star, and then we can proceed to number 7, which, by the way, is one some of you are probably expecting. This star, yeah, this dummy here, you have to race him, and this time it's really easy because it's the first time you ever face him. It's likely recommended that I keep doing long jumps as you take the shortcut, because it's so much faster to do, and it's easier to shake him off that way. This is the most unique kind of comet in the first game, in my opinion. Although I do think the romp comets and the clone comets in the second game are better. No offense, but yeah, the Comet Mario races are very cool. But it's more so better in this game than it is with the clone comet in the second game. Number 6, Sunken Treasure. Beach Bowl Galaxy is required with, I believe, the same amount of stars as in Ghostly Galaxy, but Beach Bowl's so much easier. I don't know why, but Beach Bowls feel so much more relaxing and calm and all that. And Sunken Treasure doesn't disappoint with all the underwater star chips you have to collect. Also, avoid that clam dude. He's really annoying. So you basically have to make your way around and collect the star chips, which with the 5th one being fairly easy to find because the penguin basically tells you where it is. Fantastic. And if there was a spring mushroom in here, you could skip this entire area. Well, you can if you hack the game. So, take out the piranha plants before talking to the Star Bunny. Then just jump up into the music notes. Get that wiggler out of the way, too, while just killing him. Avoid the piranha plants because they can be really annoying. And also skip the switch part. You can basically just backflip and then spin to get on. As you see here, I keep constantly trying to get this one up, then knowing that I can't do anything else. Yeah. As you see here, I keep trying to get back up here to make it a little more unique, but there's no places to jump off of, so you basically have to go back into the water. And yeah, I tried to do it to get up there again on the palm tree, and it didn't work. I basically did everything, and it didn't work. So yeah, don't be like me and try to get up there like that. Just take the star, get the music notes, and then just get the star at the end. Although this part can be done, but it has to be done with supreme skills, which I've never been able to get up there like that unless I had the spring suit. Oh. And then getting the star is basically the easiest part. And there you go. That star is done. And then on to number 5. If you didn't see that, number 5 is passing the swim test. It's fairly easy. Just go over to the coach, tell him that you want to get the golden shell, and then go get it from those penguins, and then that's it. That's all you have to do. You might actually be surprised that this isn't further up the list. Well, Grand Star Rescue. You might be thinking that this should be number 1, but this could still get beginners quite easily. Even I struggled on it. I spent like a day trying to get the Grand Star, and yet I couldn't because I didn't know how to get around the lasers. Anyway, what you first have to do is get these star bunnies, which are actually faster than you would expect. But yeah, for some reason they're actually Lumas. And then once you get all 3, that's pretty much what you have to do to unlock this tower. It's actually kind of easy. I don't even know what I said there, but you basically backflip and get onto there. But trying to get that launch star doesn't really work. But I already did the star. And getting all the star chips is the easiest part. Or not, I just got hit by a meteor. Because for some reason this planet's very small. Look somewhere to the... I forgot what I said. I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to say, but that's the Goomba with the key. Look for a different Goomba than the others. And then you'll have to go to the next planet. You have to get the biggest Goomba again. And once that's done with, you can go into the pipe, which is activated by a Luma. So Mario's just going through this, gets the star, or the key I should say. And then this is the part where you have to get all these switches. After you get all the flip switches, then the level is basically done. And the best thing not to do is screw up and go right into the lasers. Number 3 is B Mario Takes Flight. An easy choice considering this is the first level of the second level. This is the first star of the second level, I should say. Just ignore the B at the start, because he greets you with the same thing and stops you every time you try to enter. But basically just jump over him and you should be fine. These were supposed to be star bits originally, but I think there's too many star bits in the level, so yeah. Now at this part, you got to navigate your way around. Then you have to get all the star chips, but this is fairly easy. There's a bit of a shortcut here, or I could go back down, and to avoid starting the level over again, the launch star just takes you back up there, which is kind of smart. But yeah, getting the power star here is again fairly easy. Number 2 was Surfing 101. You might be thinking, what? This is number 2? But let me explain. If you're a good racer, then you have to be a good racer with this level. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I struggled for like 3 times, but that's about it. You usually struggle with these stars about 5 times, and then you get it. If you make one small mistake, that's basically game over, and they have to restart the level. But every time you'll